Welcome to my channel. Your tutor Mariam is here. It's a 17th video of Introductory Physics 1 and fourth video that I'm going to talk about the vector, which is the third subject of Introductory Physics 1. In this video, I'm still going to talk about the unit vector and how you can write down the projection of vector in terms of the unit vector. And at the end of the video, I'm going to solve one example for you. If you are new to Introductory Physics 1 and like to learn more, hit the subscribe button and like for more. You ready? Let's get started. In the previous video, I talked about the unit vector that has a magnitude of 1. And the reason we're using the unit vector is showing the direction of the vector, because vector must have a direction, right? And this is a reason we're using the unit vector. And also, I show you if we have a vector of A, it can be described as AX and AY, like in the X and Y direction, right? But the question you might have is if you have to draw the projection of vector and you end up with having AX and AY, what is your AX and AY here and how you can calculate it? Let me explain you with an example. Here, a hiker walking 2 kilometers in a direction of 60 southeast, and then in the second day, the direction 30, and he walks 4 kilometers, right? The first part is ask determine the component of displacement for each day, right? Let me draw it for you. So it's look like I'm dealing with the X and Y axis, right? So here is gonna be my X and Y axis. So I have a hiker. You start from this point, right? And it says the angle gonna be 60, and then the direction gonna be northeast, so something like that, and the angle gonna be 30. I'm gonna call it as B, and this guy gonna be my A. So you know in the previous video, A gonna be AX in I, and also AY gonna be in J, right? And this is my vector A. And same with vector B. So my B gonna be BX, I, and BY, J. But there is a trick that I like to mention here. If you look at vector A, y-axis is negative, so the upside gonna be positive, this guy gonna be negative, this side also gonna be positive, right? If I take the origin from here. So now if I gonna write down the component of A, then this guy, I'm gonna write down the vertical line to the X and Y axis, right? This is the way we can find the component. And this guy right here gonna be negative, and this is the point you have to be careful. So this guy gonna be my AY, and this guy right here gonna be my AX, right? So if you look at the direction of AY, you're gonna see this guy is negative and my AX gonna be positive. What about vector B? So for vector B, my BX gonna be this guy right here. So this gonna be my BX, which is positive. Like if you look at the direction, you look at the head, you're gonna be, this is gonna be positive. And also this guy right here gonna be positive. And this guy gonna be BY. So the only component I have here as a negative is my AY. But how I should consider it in my calculation? Let me show you. So far I have A as a cosine 60I plus A sine 60J, right? And then my A is equal to 2 cosine 60I plus A sine, and this is the part you have to be careful, because in the previous slide you saw the direction is negative, right? And then the direction gonna be minus 60J, correct? So it's gonna be 2 half I plus or minus 2 half 3 squared 2J is equal to 1I minus half 3J. This is what I have for vector A. What about vector B? Feel free to pause the video and think about it. So for vector B, what I can write is gonna be B cosine 30I plus B sine 30J, right? And it's gonna be 4 times a square 3 half plus 4 half. So it's gonna be I, this guy gonna be J, and then this gonna be 2 square 3 plus 2J, and this gonna be my B. What about the second part? Here it asks for R in unit vector. So the way I can write R is A, vector A plus vector B, correct? And my A gonna be AX I plus AY J, correct? And then my B gonna be BX I plus BY J. And as you know, this guy AX only can be added with BX. They must have the same unit vector, and AY only can be added with the BY because they must have the same unit vector. So the way I can write it is gonna be AX plus BX. I'm gonna add them together in X direction, and then AY plus BY in J direction. So from the previous slide, I know my A gonna be 1 plus 2 squared 3 I plus minus 3 plus 2J. And this is the way I can define the result of two vector. I hope this video helped you to solve this type of the problem, like how to write down the unit vector for projection of vector. If you like my video, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.